Good morning, Rainmakers. It's Priyan here from Rainway Realty. Hope you're well. Today's episode is about setbacks and dealing with them and how to overcome them. Now, in reality, in life, regardless of what you do, whether you be a sportsman, in business, or family, you're always going to come across setbacks and situations where you thought you were going one way and then suddenly you get derailed. How do you deal with this mentally, and how do you sort of keep the focus and energized in order to not feel disappointed? Now, in sales, especially, this is a very, very common occurrence. So, for example, with myself recently, we were dealing with a situation where we were looking to close a deal. Where we've been carrying on with it for around 3 months, and ultimately, yesterday the people that we were looking to sign the contracts with, which had all been read, and we thought everything was just now a case of processing, changed their mind last minute and said that they weren't going to go ahead. Now, this was super disappointing because of the fact that we're setting up a new company, Elevate, and it was our first deal to really get us started and project us onto new things in terms of a live example that we could use to sell to other people. Now, you can get disheartened, and you sort of think to yourself, oh, you know, after all that, nothing accomplished, and get your head down and sort of think, oh, maybe this company won't work. Maybe I didn't say the right things or do the right things. But ultimately, what we now need to do as a company and also as an individual, myself and the individuals who were in the actual deal itself, they have to sort of say to themselves to reset. Now, not only do you reset, of course, you don't suppress your emotions, you let it come out. Of course, you feel disappointed. It's okay. That's just life. In anything you do, deal with it in terms of the fact that let it come out, let it express itself. And then after that, what you need to redo is reset and also have and look at your clear goals and visions in order of what you want to achieve. So in this instance, with the actual um, company, we look at the company and we look at where we want to go with the company, what we're looking to achieve with the company, how we're trying to add value to customers, how we're trying to add value to our business as a whole, and how we see the market going. So we don't sort of like now look at the one scenario of what happened. We look at the bigger picture and we energize ourselves and we resonate with it. Now, it's clearly and super important that your vision of the company or the vision that you have for yourself in terms of what you're doing is clear as crystal, and also it is resonates with your goals and ambitions. Why is that so important? Because ultimately, if you have those aligned and you've written them down, you have them visually to see everywhere you go. When you wake up in the morning, in board meetings, everybody's talking the same story. That will resonate with you, and the energy and the enthusiasm and the joy that it brings then really gets you back on the right track. If the goals and visions don't have clear clarity and clear goals and don't resonate with the company or yourself, then it will not invigorate you, and it will just sort of feel a tough task and something that is unachievable. And you'll most probably just give up and move on, which 99%, 19% of the people do, especially entrepreneurs, because ultimately they're setting up a company in order to try and do good and work for themselves. It's not easy. Most people fail. But if you do have the clear visions and goals in place, then that's going to really help you to be motivated and drive towards a clear goal. So what do you learn from this as well is that you've got to learn that everything that you do, whether it even be your relationship, for example, with your wife, you think everything's going great, everything's fantastic, you're getting along like a house on fire, but then suddenly you have an argument about something silly, and then suddenly you're like, oh, everything's not great, it's not working as well. But if you believe in having a good relationship, understanding each other, wanting to have a loving family, wanting to have a partner that you can talk to and be with for the rest of your life, you'll sort of then again look at all the beautiful things about what you have in terms of your family, the nice place that you live in called your home, the sort of love and connection that you have with people and how you spend every time with them and quality time with them. So therefore, then when you look at it from that point of view, it's like, oh, okay, this is just a blip. You know, everybody has arguments. Everybody is not perfect. If it was perfect and everybody lived in a happy life, then, you know, it would be utopia or heaven, as they say. So take it with a pinch of salt, go back, speak to your partner, understand what they're saying, tell them why you're upset. They may not even know that you're upset about it. She may have misunderstood you. Ultimately, it's about communication. So with the goals for the company, it's about really understanding the trajectory of the company. Also, with regards to real estate, it's about understanding the process. So yes, you had a no. Yes, you thought you were going to get a sale. Don't rely just on that sale. It's a numbers game, as I'm telling you. Anything in life is a numbers game. Keep plodding along. Keep putting in the calls. Just because you have a deal or you've done a deal, don't sit on your laurels. If you've done a deal, for example, it's the best time to pitch. It's the best time to talk. It's the best time to get out there and really do more. Why? Because you're energized, you're on a high, you're feeling fantastic. So therefore, everything you do is going to be amplified. If you just sit on your laurels, all that's going to happen is that high is going to be there. And ultimately, when you come off it, you're going to then be down here and have to rebuild everything to the top again. So by having clear goals, having clear targets, having clear call outs, having clear viewings, having clear marketing campaigns, and having clear process of working every day consistently, you will get to your goal. So don't let setbacks set you back. Don't let them put you down. Don't let them demotivate you. Have clear, concise, motivational goals that inspire you, energize you. And so therefore, when you come off the horse, as they say, you can get straight back on and start working and getting towards your thing. Now, you'll notice how, like, once you start doing that, you get a fuzzy feeling inside and you get this really warmth. And if you've got your goals correct and you're working with the right people and the right environment, that will all resonate and come to you. So keep it up, keep pushing, like I am this YouTube channel. I'm going to have a goal of that. I want to help people, you rainmakers out there. I want to make you learn from my life skills to be better people, to be better real estate people, in order using property as a tool to not only increase your wealth, but to transform your life. And I'm going to keep pursuing. You know, it's not easy. I find it difficult every day to come up with a topic. I try and think about my life and what I'm doing in order to give insights. And I also try and think about the past in terms of what I've done correct and what I've done wrong, which I can help you with. The reason I'm doing it is because if somebody had helped me, or I had a podcast that I could look at and learn from the vast years that I've been working, I would have greatly appreciated it. Not saying that I would maybe have used it, because I may not have thought it was necessary, being Billy Big Bollocks. However, ultimately, I'm a person who wants to learn and I want to grow, even on small little things. And so therefore, I thought there's other people out there that are similar to me. And I believe that my rainmakers will grow and create a community one day. So keep going. Thank you very much for listening. And don't let anything get you down. And if it does get you down, look at your goals, look at your ambitions, look at what you want to achieve, whether it be in life or in work, and you will get there. I promise you, you will get there. I've got there. Millions of other people have got there, and you can get there too. So believe in yourself, believe in your goals. If you haven't got any clear goals, or you haven't got any clear aspirations of what you want to do in life, sit down and just write one even. Just write one. Just write one. Put it up on paper, put it on your bathroom, stick it, tell your friends about it. If it's like you want to learn tennis or you want to lose weight or just do it there. Let it be visual. Once it's visual, once it's there, it will get into your psyche and it will make you do something. It will resonate. You won't believe how it works. The power of the world and the subconscious of what it sees goes into your system. So I believe in this YouTube channel and I'm going to make it work. It's difficult, don't get me wrong. I feel like giving up most of the time, thinking, what am I doing here? Why am I spending 10, 15 minutes of my time here? Why am I trying to think of topics every day? Why am I being told that now I've got to do Instagram, YouTube and stuff? Yes, I'm going to do all that. Yes, it is going to be better. Yes, the videos are going to be of higher quality. Yes, I'm going to have a mic. But I thought to myself, no, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it initially, and then I'm going to get there. So thanks a lot for listening, guys. I'll speak to you soon.